What if I told you there's a city where the Pacific breeze whispers stories of pioneers and dreamers, where hills rise and fall like breathing, and where every street feels like it's inviting you to pause, to look up, to breathe, to fall in love? Welcome to San Francisco. Introduction. Nestled at the edge of the continent, hugged by the vast Pacific Ocean and the mysterious San Francisco Bay, this city dances between history and innovation. From the colorful Victorian homes that line its steep hills to the shimmering modern towers that reach skyward, San Francisco is the kind of place that sparks curiosity, evokes a yearning for discovery, and invites you to wander with your heart wide open. Here, the culture is a vibrant mosaic. Poets and painters, tech pioneers and storytellers, all drawn to this fog-kissed peninsula where the old meets the new. The charm of the city lies not only in its iconic landmarks, but in its unexpected alleyways, its mosaic-tiled staircases, its cable cars clanging their way uphill, and the laughter of people gathered by the sea. This is a city worth exploring because it invites more than sightseeing, it invites feeling. It asks, what will you feel when you witness its beauty, when you let your senses soak in its magic? Over the next 20 minutes, step with me through 10 of San Francisco's most beautiful places, from the hidden gems to the world-famous icons. Each place will be revealed in reverse order, from number 10 to number 1, so prepare to ascend with me toward the greatest view, the most stirring moment. And listen closely, because some of these places will surprise you, some will stir you, some will make you breathe deeper than you have in a long time. Let's begin. Muir National Monument. Imagine walking beneath ancient redwood giants, their trunks rising like silent guardians of time. In Muir Woods, the filtered light dances on emerald leaves, the air carries a sweet forest scent, and the hush is punctuated only by the rustle of ferns and the distant trill of birds. As you wander along the boardwalks and winding trails, you can feel the enormity of the trees, each one hundreds of years old, envelop you. The ground is carpeted with needles, soft underfoot. The sun peeks through high branches, spotlighting a fern here, a mossy log there. You might lean your palm against the bark and feel a vibration, life made grand. The hush isn't empty, it's full of stories. Stories of growth, of endurance, of deep roots that have witnessed centuries. In a city famous for its hills and cable cars, this quiet forest feels like a secret world tucked just beyond the urban edge. It reminds you, even in a bustling region, nature still holds her throne. 9. Painted ladies at Alamo Square. Turn away from the forests and back into the city's heartbeat. Row upon row of elegant Victorian houses, their pastel facades glowing in the late afternoon light. These are the painted ladies of Alamo Square. Sit on the grassy hill opposite them, the skyline rising behind them, and watch as the city unfolds. The soft hum of traffic becomes soundtrack, and the afternoon sun casts long, golden shadows across painted wood and ornate trim. You might smell the faint aroma of coffee from a nearby cafe, hear children's laughter from the playground, watch a seagull glide overhead toward the bay. The blend is quintessential: history and modernity, elegance and everyday life, in one sweeping view. These houses were built long ago with craftsmanship and care. Today they stand as icons of the city. But more than that, they are living homes, whispered tales of families and neighborhoods, anchored in a spot where you can breathe and simply be. And in that moment, you feel the pulse of San Francisco's past and its present in one frame. Mini Hook. And just when you think the city couldn't get any more picturesque, wait till you see what comes next. 8. Lombard Street, the crookedest street in the world. You've seen it on postcards. The half-block of Lombard Street descending between rows of hydrangeas and Victorian homes, its hairpin turns dropping you down the hill like a gentle roller coaster. Here, you hear the crunch of tires on pavement, the camera shutters obeying every turn, the wind from the nearby bay brushing your face. Walking down its zigzag curve, you feel a peculiar exhilaration, altitude and design colliding. The world opens out below you, views of rooftops, distant water, the city stretching beyond. You inhale the scent of fresh flowers alongside the asphalt. You sense the view unfolding like a curtain being pulled back slowly, revealing San Francisco in both its charming detail and broad sweep. It's playful, it's whimsical, and it reminds you that beauty doesn't always mean stillness. Sometimes it means motion, laughter, the delight of a twisty descent through color and light. 7. Palace of Fine Arts. In a city of bold architecture, the Palace of Fine Arts offers something different, a dreamlike reflection of ancient grandeur set beside a shimmering lagoon. You arrive at dusk. The rotunda glows softly, its columns standing in quiet dignity. The water mirrors them. Ducks drift lazily. The air holds a chill, yet the calmness warms your chest. Walking along the path, you hear the gentle lap of water, the rustle of palm fronds. The architecture feels timeless. If you closed your eyes, you might imagine yourself in another era, in a classical world of marble and open sky. Yet the skyline of San Francisco peeks behind, reminding you that this dream is planted firmly in the now. You find a bench, sit, exhale. The lights begin to twinkle. The reflection becomes shimmering, and you feel a soft hush settle around you. It's a moment of elegance, of quiet reflection in a city known for its hustle. Here you are invited to pause and simply look. Mini Hook. But wait, coming up next, a place where iconic meets infinite. Your breath will catch. Six. Golden Gate Bridge. There are views, and then there are moments where you know you've arrived. The Golden Gate Bridge is one of those. Standing at a lookout point, you watch the orange-red towers rise from the swirling mist, cables stretching taut across the water, the Pacific and the bay intertwined beneath. The fog drifts, weaving through towers like a veil, sometimes hiding, sometimes revealing. You hear the rush of waves, the click of cameras, the distant hum of highway cars. The wind sweeps in from overseas and kisses your cheeks. You see the city skyline behind you, the Marin headlands ahead, the ocean merging into the horizon. You feel both very small and infinitely big at once. It's architecture, yes, but it's myth. It's promise. It's the gateway to something beyond. And every time the light changes, golden hour, sunset, fog rising, the bridge transforms. You'll never see it exactly the same twice. And in that fleeting moment, you feel the pulse of exploration calling you forward. 5. Baker Beach. From the grand structure of a bridge to the barefoot stretch of sand, Baker Beach invites you to feel Earth's edges. You walk across warm sand, the waves lapping gently, the salt tang in the air. To your left, the Golden Gate Towers rise beyond the dunes. To your right, the city peaks over hills. You sense the ebb and flow, the meeting of urban and wild. Children frolic near tide pools, dogs chase balls, a couple stands hand in hand watching the sun slip toward the sea. The scene is relaxed, yet dramatic, the ocean vast, the sky wide, the horizon open. You pick up a shell, feel its cool smoothness. You stare out at the bridge and the open water and the possibility of tomorrow. Here, you're grounded. You breathe in deeply and feel your shoulders drop. You realize that beauty often lives in simple contrasts, sand and steel, laughter and hush, sky and sea. Baker Beach gives you all that and a moment to just be. Mini Hook. And now, hold your breath, because the next spot takes you high above it all, where the city spreads out like a painting. 4. Twin Peaks. High above the urban roar, the world seems to pause. At Twin Peaks, you stand where the city unfolds beneath you: rooftops, hills, water, bay bridges, everything stretching to the horizon. The wind is colder here, faster, whispering in your ears. The view is panoramic, the moment infinite. You hear the distant hum of traffic far below, the cry of a gull overhead, your own breath mixing with cool air. The sun begins to fade, the lights of the city awaken, and you watch as individual windows flicker like stars turning on. The hills roll away, the bridges span water, the coastline curves. You feel on top of the world, yet intimately connected. This city, these hills, this place you stand, they all belong together. You might lean on the guardrail, gaze out, and your heart will slow just a little, because this kind of view takes time to absorb. It asks you to be still, even when you've been moving fast. And that stillness is pure joy. 3. Golden Gate Park. Hidden within the city's rhythm lies a vast, green heart, Golden Gate Park. Trees rustle overhead, sunlight splinters through leaves. You smell blossoms in spring, feel cool shade on a summer afternoon. You maybe wander to the Japanese tea garden, hear the gentle splash of koi ponds, or you ride past lounging lawn-goers, a carousel where laughter rings, and secret groves where the city above disappears. Whether you cycle along the bike paths, watch runners weave through the meadow, or drift across the peaceful Stowe Lake in a paddleboat, the park reminds you of balance, the high energy outside, the calm inside. You hear birds singing, children giggling, a distant drum circle perhaps. You feel the rich earth under your feet, the shade of ancient trees overhead. For a moment, San Francisco's hills and fog retreat, and you're in a world shaped by green and quiet and possibility. It's memorable because it's everyday magic. Mini Hook. Get ready, up next is where history meets intensity, a story that echoes across the water. 2. Alcatraz Island. There's a hush as you ferry across the bay toward Alcatraz Island. The wind is bracing, sea spray bursts at the bow. The view of the city recedes, the bay opens, and ahead stands the weather-beaten fortress that once held outlaws, dreamers, and patriots alike. You step off the boat, the salt wind mingles with forbidden stories. The footsteps on the concrete echo. The cells are silent now, but you feel their presence. You look out from the upper deck, the shimmering city beyond, the vast bay around, the waves beating at the island's rocks. You sense isolation and ingenuity in equal measure. History lingers in the rusted bars, in the peeling paint. You might close your eyes and hear the clanging of doors, the murmurs of inmates, the searchlights sweeping. Then open your eyes and see pelicans gliding, the water shimmering, the city pulsing behind. It's haunting, yes, but also deeply beautiful. Because I think here, you realize the power of place, of memory, of desire, of nature reclaiming human ambition. You step back on the boat, look one last time, and whisper thank you to the stories that came before. 1. Chinatown, San Francisco, and Transamerica Pyramid area at sunset. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Coming down into the city as day turns to dusk, you find yourself in the swirling colors, flickering lights, and electric hush of Chinatown. Lanterns sway overhead, the fragrance of incense drifts from doors ajar, the clang of wax sizzles in the air. You walk narrow alleys, your senses alive in the rush of voices, the glint of red and gold, the sparkle of shop windows. This is a place where culture pulses, where heritage thrives. You hear a Chinese opera tune drift from a speaker, see elders playing mahjong on sidewalks, children tug at souvenir displays. Then you emerge, nearly at the edge of this neighborhood, and you lift your gaze, up at the iconic Transamerica Pyramid piercing the sky, city lights coming alive, the bay reflecting the last glimmer of daylight. The blending of this old-world enclave and the modern skyline feels like San Francisco distilled into one breathtaking viewpoint. Your heart catches. You feel connected to something bigger, to history, to humanity, to this city that welcomes everyone and refuses to stand still. As night falls, the lanterns shine bright, the skyline glows, and you stand there feeling the hum of possibilities. This is number one not just because of the view, but because of what it represents: connection. The link between past and future, between neighborhood and skyline, between you and the world beyond. So there you have it, 10 beautiful places in San Francisco that will awaken your senses, stir your soul, and invite you to wander without a map. From the ancient redwoods of Muir woods to the skyscraper-piercing skyline at sunset, from the curves of Lombard Street to the haunting presence of Alcatraz, this city shows us that beauty is many-faced, bold and silent, wild and urbane, ancient and future-bound. Whenever you travel, carry this truth with you. The most beautiful place is not always the one with the tallest tower or the widest beach. It's the place that resonates, the one that makes your breath catch, your pulse steady, your heart open. And maybe, just maybe, that place will be San Francisco. No matter where you go, remember, every journey begins with a single step, but ends with something far greater: a heart full of stories, a mind full of wonder, and a longing to come back. Until next time, keep wandering, keep dreaming, and keep believing that the world is as beautiful as your courage allows you to see.